Hello folks, I hope that you are having just a great day today. Today I'm taking a look at a famous writer named O.Henry. You've probably heard of him, and we'll be taking a look at his short story, The Furnished Apartment, which I have in my collection here of 100 little ghost stories that I've been doing a few stories of you here and there for you out of and O.Henry is a famous writer, so I decided to do this. I've never reviewed anything about O.Henry as a part of my collection, so I thought it would be fun for this one. Now, when you come across a story that's a collection that says it's about ghost stories, sometimes they're not all ghost stories. They might just be more generally horror stories. For example, when I was a kid, I got a collection of horror stories that included The Signalman by Charles Dickens and a story by Edith Nesbit, but it also had the Guy de Maupassant's The Horror, which is certainly not a ghost story, right? Sometimes ghost stories is just code for horror stories. But this story certainly would feel ghostish, although there are some things going on. There's no like literal ghost that appears in this short story. Now, this short story is only 6 pages in my collection. It took me 11 minutes to read. I won't spend too much of your time with it. I'll link you to this collection. I'll also try to find you this online. O.Henry died in 1910. I'm sure his stuff is on, and he's a big name. I'm sure his stuff's online on like a Project Gutenberg or something like that. I'm pretty confident I'll be able to find The Furnished Apartment, but who knows? But if I do, I'll also link you to the free version online, so you can go ahead and review it for you. It won't take too much of your time, so I won't take too much of your time as a result. But basically what's going to happen is that our main character we're going to be following along has come to a village following and chasing something, and he has decided to rent an apartment. So he's on this road and he's been knocking at various apartments, houses to see if they have any apartments for let. And on the 12th house, he comes across somebody who does have an apartment for let that will, previous person had just moved out like a week ago. So the apartment has come up for rent. And so they'll go to see the apartment. And on their way there, we'll get descriptions of the mansion and that sort of thing. And then about 2 pages in, he's going to rent the apartment. And you're going to get a chance to get a feel for the apartment, what the apartment's happening, and what's going on. And then 4 pages later, the story ends. So I won't spend too much of your time with it. It's very well written. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's very strongly written. O.Henry is obviously a big name in the field, so obviously he's going to have some good stuff coming to it. It has some good description to it of the apartment itself, as well as some other things that are happening in the apartment. It does have a horror feel to it. The horror elements on it are probably about half a page. It's not that strong, but again, it's a 6-page short story. What you're expecting, but definitely is a horror story, and it's probably not a ghost story. It's probably just horror story. That's fine. Ghost stories are oftentimes code for horror stories. So that's fine by me. But there you are. I'm going to go ahead and leave you to it. Again, it's 6 pages long. Not that much I can say about it. But there you are. There's The Furnished Apartment for you by O.Henry. Have you read The Furnished Apartment or anything else by O.Henry? What did you think of it? Did you agree or disagree with my take on it? Or would you like to discuss the ending or something in the comments below, where I try to keep my reviews spoiler free? I would be more than happy to engage you in the comments below, whatever your opinions are of my video and my take thereon. If you like this video, why not hit that subscribe button? There's going to be a lot more of these to follow. And finally, hey, I just want to take some time to thank you for taking some time to watch my video. We all have so many things that are happening in our lives, right? So the fact that you spent this time with me, well, it's humbling, and I appreciate it. So thanks again, and have a great day.